Hello everyone! Welcome back to this game! When we last left off, we beat this demo. And now we're heading into RPG Maker 2's editor to check out some unused content in this game. No idea what I'm looking for. I don't know, I'm just gonna hop in here for the moment. So here's a character select screen. Really, I have no idea where you're telling me to go. Map 41. River raft? Okay. There's a thing that, is not finished. Let's see here. If we do this... How to get smooth movement. There we go. Smooth movement. Can't really interact with whatever that guy is. So 127, 127. It's been a long time since I've used RPG Maker 2. I need to remember how to set start position. General settings. Oh, there it is. '41 and set the location. Well, you guys are getting to see what it looks like to use RPG Maker 2. So 127, 127. And 016, you say? Okay, and then what here? Any character? Buttons. Guide rep to goal, avoid enemies. This definitely needs some work. I can see why this was not why it was not a part of the demo. Okay, so we're trying to just get out here without you touching the raft, which is easier said than done. Okay, so this is the edge of the map. We can't go any further than that. Okay, you are far away. And you are over there. And I do not like this situation. Did I make it? I made it! I mean, the demo, this minigame is unfinished, so, I can't exactly, accomplish anything. Let's go ahead and now that I have a better idea of how I'm doing this, you are saying not that. So much for having a better idea what I'm doing. You are saying map number 42. Position 127, 127, and raise the starting position up to 2 and 0/16. RPG Maker 2, by the way, really complicated to use. Like, I have to press select in order to exit that. Why? I have no idea. It would have been nice if there was just a button to open a menu and then exit. So, let's go ahead and test play this. We'll go ahead and say as buttons. And see how this minigame is going to work out. Shoot 15 enemies. Press triangle to shoot. And there doesn't seem to be a time limit, but I imagine if these guys make contact, then I lose. I imagine if we were playing with a different character on this boat, then we would be hearing a different character make attacking noise, and that would be their plume of attacking. Possibly also a different boat color. Once again, it seems as though that this minigame does not have an end to it. Or there's just one more enemy and they're unable to come after me for some reason. Different color for each defender, I'm being told. Yeah, at this point, I think it's safe to say that this minigame is not programmed to end either. Which is why I'm still playing it despite knowing that it's not going to end. Really? They just infinitely spawn? That is interesting considering there's a hard limit to these characters. Okay, allowing myself to get got. Now how do we... Okay, start and select, holding those. Okay, next one, map 44, 2D jump. Yeah, position is 016. Three and 016. There we go. So that editor looked a little bit different because it's a dungeon editor, whereas the others we've seen so far were field map editors. Guide Gobbly to goal. Directional buttons is move, and triangle is jump. Jump pits. Oh, this is an interesting way of handling it. Press triangle to jump, and then while you're up in the air, you have to press another direction before he falls. Oops. Did I not set the starting position correctly or something? Where does this send me? It just restarts the minigame. Okay, another one. Map 45, first-person maze. Oh, this will be fun. Well, bound to be better than the one that I played on RPG Maker 1. And our position, it seems to be another dungeon, so 16 and 16. And up to 1. Okay, apparently I had to press confirm twice in order for it to confirm it for some reason. RPG Maker 2. Okay. Check this out. Incidentally, someday I would definitely like to do a creation series on RPG Maker 2. Like, create a game using it, but as you have seen, I am so unfamiliar with the interface. I would want to have a lot of practice with RPG Maker 2. Before I actually created a series of videos on how to use it. Yesterday's Moose says, this area and camera is wonky. You're telling me? I feel like there would have been an easier way of handling this. I have no idea what's going on here. But what I might have done is stuck the camera inside the player position, and then they would still walk around like normal. Pressing directions wouldn't change the camera, rather you'd use the shoulder buttons in order to do that, like normal. What is happening here, for anybody wondering, is all I'm doing is pressing directions to move. If I press right, then the camera moves in a weird way, where I'm like kind of moving weirdly. Now I'm pressing left and it's like, I'm not even turning in place. That is what is weird about this. If I'm turning, I'm not turning in place. I'm actually moving a little. And it is so weird. Also, safe to say that this map is not done. So the player is invisible and moving. But however you have this programmed is definitely weird. Doing it like I was suggesting would have definitely been the better method. Okay, so is there any other thing that you can think of off the top of your head that I could show off? You don't even have to make a rotate button. All you have to do is just stick the camera down low inside where the player is located and let them use the shoulder buttons as they would anywhere else. Just the regular camera buttons. Not that it matters, unless you're planning on using this to create a minigame collection like you were suggesting. In which case, there's some advice for you. Okay, another map. Let's check it out. Map number 43. Position is 127, 127. Going up to elevation of 1 and 1016. That time I only had to press it once. Walk around. Avoid skulls. I could not even see. But I'm going to try again anyway. Can I rotate the camera? I can rotate the camera. Whatever it was that you were intending to do here didn't quite work out. However, I like the silhouette that RPG Maker 2 seems to be doing here around my character. You can barely see it in the stream, but on my screen, got a kind of a halo effect going on here. Okay, so that one doesn't actually work. Not gonna keep going into it. You are now suggesting... let's see. Character models, just to show this stuff off. to anybody curious, here is the character model editor. You can actually change portions of their coloring, like so. Doesn't work so well for object models, though. Object models have a color by default. I mean, you can change the colors of them, but it's like, if we add green, it's not going to be green, except it is. Hold on a sec. What's another color that we could try? Yellow? It's more of an orange. If we add blue, is it blue? Okay, that is weird. Come on, RPG Maker 2, don't prove me wrong. This is totally a thing of how it works. It's always been how it worked. I would add blue to the red and it becomes purple. Why are you being a thing? Never mind. I'm apparently not knowing what I'm talking about. Map 47. So position 0 and 16. Or was it 0 and 6? It was actually 0 and 6. Okay, 0 and 6. 1 and 0 16th. I do have to press it twice. Why do I have to press the confirm button twice in the... if it's in a dungeon? Oh wow, this one is definitely not implemented completely. Okay, curious what those are supposed to be doing. So what is going on here, by the way, is those boxes are programmed to follow me really fast. The moment I move, in fact, right there, you were able to easily see what is going on, how they're trying to walk towards me. And the reason they're flashing is because they're not flashing, they're actually moving really fast, trying to get around the boxes that are in their way. So the goal with this one is apparently to walk on these boxes, like so. Since they're following me, that allows me to walk on top of them because they keep surrounding me, under me. So that is kind of a neat way of doing it, even if it looks a little bit glitchy. I'm curious about Minecart. That is definitely a map that we have not actually seen. So map 48, positions 6 and 7. Starting at right here. And I'm being told this one is nowhere close to done. After that last one, I believe it. This is more a proof of proof of concept. No, this is definitely not done yet. Bye. And pressing triangle jumps. That's definitely a bit wonky. I noticed that there's actually some other stuff out there. I'm kind of curious about that. More tracks, apparently. So up there was kind of a proof of concept. This one would definitely be a little bit more complicated. Possibly have some enemies chasing after us. Out of curiosity, if I start myself right here... Oh! Oh, I see what's going on here. So these exclamation boxes surrounding me, these are button inputs. You push against one of these and it triggers the exclamation box in order to change the character's position. That is what is going on there. I'm fairly certain that is what is going on here, because earlier you said right here-ish? Yep, that is what is going on. So 14 and 20. And 5 and 0/16. So let's see if this one remotely works. I mean, aside from the fact that the camera can't move, I'm gonna be kind of flying blind here. But I made it. How much I made it, I don't know. I can definitely rotate the camera, which helps. That time I did not make it. In fact, I think my character is gone now. Oh, I know what happened. Hit the edge of the map. Dungeon maps cannot be as big as field maps. And what is going on is the character is pushing against the wall of the invisible boundary sort of thing. And when a scripted character is told to push into a wall, it soft locks them because they are trying to figure out how to continue moving, but they can't. And the script can't continue until they're able to move, but they can't move. So that would definitely be a situation in regards to making sure that, like, they can't fall off. And just to confuse all of y'all, let's go ahead and head into the script editor. So let's see here, X menu options. Here's the script. Just a script. Try to figure this mess out. Yeah, eventually figure it out. You probably have a general idea of what is being seen here. Meanwhile, we got a whole bunch of options to do with changing all sorts of things. Some of them are grayed out, because RPG Maker 2 is a bit picky about whenever you can use commands. Basically, it has to be a certain type of script in order to have certain actions be available. As you can see, changing the script type, disable these because text messages are not allowed to be in action scripts. Action scripts are things like character movement while you are playing, like enemies walking around the map, that sort of thing. But that does allow suddenly these to be triggered. RPG Maker 2 takes a lot of learning. As you saw, there is something for a beginner mode. When you're starting a game, beginner mode basically locks out the harder options, while also starting you with a whole bunch of sample items. Locking options out, though, seems detrimental because some of those options that are locked out, I think you need to be able to access in order to do certain things. Well, I mean, obviously, but, like, creating an item is locked out of beginner mode. Yeah, I will definitely have to do a creation series on RPG Maker 2 sometime. For now, let us go ahead and start to end this here. We are done, and actually had a lot more to do in this stream than I thought. That is kind of interesting. Here's today's Moose says, thank you very much for indulging me and checking out my game. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I did enjoy it, despite its flaws. It was definitely interesting to check out, and I thank you for supplying the game out for people to play. With that said, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one.